Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Take a look at the 76ers. They're facing a lot of challenges, fellas, in this upcoming part of the schedule. They're faced with a lot of tough battles away from home.
You know what, Kevin? This is a tough stretch, and even more so for a team that's struggled on the road. This could be a minefield waiting to explode.
Well, they're probably already wishing the road trip was over, guys. On the surface, they do not look equipped to handle what's ahead of them. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. They've got to find a way to get it turned around.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Carter Williams is out there with Elliott Williams. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Grant, and it's Noel in at the 4 slot. And here are the 76ers now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And, Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Calderon with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Here's Torres. Sinks the triple. The Prophets got 5 now.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
On defense, New York. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Embiid with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a nice hoop for a guy that typically doesn't score a lot.
Calderon dishes to Robinson. Now the pass to Torres. Anthony, no one around. And again, New York with the triple.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now Carter Williams. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
Now here's Anthony. He dishes it to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Torres. Anthony kicks to Mozgov. Outside Anthony. There's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get in the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Stoudemire's checked in for Mozgov. And Embiid drops them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Calderon against Carter Williams. Kicks to Carmelo. Here's the Prophet. This game he had 28 points. 4 on the clock. Calderon, no good. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's an aggressive play trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
J.R. Smith.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Now here's Carter Williams. Right now averaging 17 points a game. with 1 on the clock. Nice jump shot. Good. Carter Williams has got his second basket of the night.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Grant is out there with Noel. Then it's Tony Wroten. Then it's Elliott Williams. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Nobody near Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's the Prophet. Noel with the block. Grant the pass to Wroten. He feeds it to Williams. Passes it to Wroten. Clock at 6. Expanding his range. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound. No good from Torres. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Williams. Grant up top. The 17-footer. Knicks with the rebound. The Prophet's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Robinson a screen on Williams. Torres the pass to Wright. Right off a pick from Torres. Calderon for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Doubled by Torres. To the right side. And here is Wroten. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Calderon with it. Pass to Torres. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
Hardaway's checked in for the Knicks. Embiid. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
We'll get a chance to check out Joel Embiid. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts statistically in the league. 7th in field goal percentage. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
And, Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with 28 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Wroten, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Grant dishes to Wroten. Noel in the corner. Outside Williams. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Embiid kicks to Grant. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Roten. Noel sets a screen for Roten. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Roten's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough they have.
Dialed it.
To the free throw line. So it's a tie game in New York. And now let's catch up.
Well, Jose, you...
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
First ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Looking at the game Roten has been having, he has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Torres, he's in at shooting guard. Mozgov is out there with Thomas Robinson. Then there's Calderon, and it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Embiid kicks to Carter Williams. Outside Williams. Noel passes to Carter Williams. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. That one rolling around and rims out.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
New York moving it around. Williams with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Robinson with the block. They get it back, and that one's good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Williams. Anthony kicks to Calderon. Here's Torres. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's Williams with the drive. Good work defensively by Anthony.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
The dish to Robinson. Pass to Calderon. Here's Torres. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Now Carter Williams. He's got 9. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark